You know what? That's better than 1 free commish. 3.
3 commish. Welcome back to the Kieran Show, and I've been duped once again and done things for Kieran for free.
Right, I'm going to set the record straight right now.
Okay, I'm ready.
You've not been duped. I was going to do all of this myself.
Yeah.
I was about to do it, and then you were like, give it here.
Yeah, well, yes, but so Kieran's obviously been. No, Kieran was supposed to paint Emperor's Children this year. You know it, I know it, and it's got to the point now where we've gone too long, we've gone too far, and I do not want to say you can paint Space Marines again because that would make me weak. And that ain't me, Chief. So I've said, you must paint Emperor's Children, but we must tweak the list to make it more enjoyable for you. So we've done that. We've included some genuinely fun things in. It's not just like a million infractors.
I am painting them.
Which is, it's actually here. He's actually doing it right now, so that, you know, put that one in the tank. We're not going to do like a million Noise Marines, a million, you know, infractors, tormentors, whatever.
Oh, we still are, but...
Well, yes and no. Like there are more, sure, but just not as many as you had, which I think is reassuring.
Yes.
And after this little slump of infantry, it's just non-stop cool stuff, which is sweet. Because I think it's important for you guys to know that it is being worked on, and we also appreciate how much, you know, support there has been, and also some mild frustration too. So we're here now, and we're ready to rock and roll, which is sweet.
So, to reinvigorate the Emperor's Children, when we came back from no retreat,
Yes.
I put my heads together.
What? Your heads together?
Yeah. You're like half of me now at this point.
Oh, okay, that's confusing. I don't have free
And I came up with a really cool idea.
Okay.
Double Daemon Prince with wings.
Yeah.
Like twins, or like
yes.
a brother and a sister, or like some a weird thing. And I always really liked the idea of a spider Daemon Prince.
Yes, very much so.
And what was really funny is I came up, I don't know if I, like, you told me, must have told me something, but I didn't listen.
Yeah.
And then, like, I had my own brainwave of, what if I did this? And then I told you, and you went,
yeah. So
I was going to do that.
So I remember it pretty vividly. I think it was about 6 months before the Emperor's Children release, and I said, oh, it would be so sick to do like a Dryder style Emperor's Children Daemon Prince. And you were like, yeah, cool. And then Emperor's Children comes along, you're like, I'm doing Emperor's Children. And I went, of course you are. Why would you not be? And then you said, I've got this cool idea. And I went, yes. So
Yeah, I genuinely don't remember that conversation.
I'm aware, I know that. But what was obviously interesting when we were chatting about it this time around, because I had like a very vague idea of how to manipulate both those things together.
You've done it before, so.
I haven't manipulated, I've built them both before.
Yeah, just not.
Yeah, I've kit bashed them both before, but not morphed. Like, I don't know what this is. Like some Ben 10 thing. It doesn't matter.
2 Chaos Rhinos, which I did kit bash.
You did, and you did a very good job.
I covered him in skin.
Not your own, but yes. And
I mean, I
paint
did.
them.
Well, I did get a finger
No,
injury.
surely not. How?
It's on brand. I bled for these Emperor's Children.
How do you keep... You should just be knives should be taken away from you. Terrible.
5 Chaos Terminators, which I did kit bash.
You did kit bash. Did you cut yourself?
No.
No.
I did them after the Chaos Rhinos. Who knew?
That makes sense. Good.
I've changed the scheme, and I like.
Oh, you've already made it worse for yourself.
Yeah, I like this scheme a bit more. So I'm actually quite energised at the moment. I made a few changes and went.
I can't believe this. I can't believe
things
this
I've done.
working.
Right.
So
back to the product of this video, though. I got
Indeed.
three big K free commissions.
Indeed.
I see all of you wanting your marble.
Yeah. Well,
I've not seen.
You haven't seen anything.
Any
all of this
pictures.
is a live reaction. I've hidden this from the interwebs. I've hidden this from. I've only confided in a couple of close friends, and they went, "This is going to go one of two ways. He's either going to love this so much that he paints it immediately, or he's going, this is going to take me so long to paint. I hate you immensely."
Where are we going first? Maulerfiend?
So, I've done a Maulerfiend and 2 Daemon Princes with wings, because I think it would be very cool. I think we should do the Maulerfiend first. Excuse me, I'm just going to go into my bag of plenty. So, Kieran's closed his eyes. We're going to release the Maulerfiend. The Maulerfiend! It's been Slaaneshified. It's got a cool new demon-style head. It's got Keeper of Secrets bits. It's got a funky new Slaanesh chains on it. I've actually turned the body upside down, so it adds more of like a dog-like pose. And I very much enjoyed myself.
What head is that?
It's from Abraxia's mount in Age of Sigmar.
It's very cool.
It is very cool. Yeah, I obviously conscious that the Maulerfiend and the Forge Fiend have those like tube things or the pipes that come out the top. So I had to take cables from the Forge Fiend guns, I think they are, and just cover them on there. So it looks like it's more flesh tubes, which is very cool indeed. But yeah, that's the first one, and
These are absolutely getting broken.
Well, please don't break them. That'd be terrible. They are super glued and green stuff. There's so much of that holding this mini together. Yeah. Yeah, it was a nightmare coming here. I drove so slowly.
Oh, that's why you were late.
Yeah, there it is. But yeah, immediate thoughts.
It's very cool.
Good. Are you nervous to paint it because it's so different to the other kit?
I'm slightly concerned about how I'm going to get the cool pink gradient, but we will adapt and improvise and overcome.
Yes.
Can I detach it from the base, or will it all fall apart?
I wouldn't suggest it.
Because how am I going to paint the armor panels on the bottom?
You are going to hate the following miniatures. You're going to hate, if that's your problem, you're going to hate the following miniatures. Because similarly, you cannot take these other miniatures from the base either.
Right, it's time for the double Daemon Prince.
Are you ready for your first one?
I'm ready.
Okay.
You need to work out how to use your hands again.
No, the hands are fine, luckily. Right.
What is that?
It's a centaur, baby! This is sick. I had a lot of fun making this. This was also the easiest of the two. So I've added the Keeper of Secrets spear, the Keeper of Secrets head. I think that's the named one though. I've used the top half of the Daemon Prince kit, and the bottom half is the centaur from Slaves to Darkness / Warcry. Can't remember what it's called. But my goodness me, it's cool.
That is very, very cool.
It's very cool. I had, the most fun. It's in like that really sweet like action pose. The spear adds so much grandeur to it as well as the
spear
head.
from?
The Keeper of Secrets. I just had one of those kicking around because I'm that guy.
Of course you did.
Yeah, the bit, honestly, the Slaanesh bits box came out and I went, let's freaking go.
You should.
Yeah, I really did. Well, for all three kits, I had probably about between 20 and 25 bits that I'd picked out, and I was quite sad come the end that I couldn't use all of them. But yeah, it was quite easy to attach the top half of the Daemon Prince, so I had to make it without the legs, which initially was kind of difficult, but as soon as you get past that initial body step, like, you're plain sailing, to be fair. And there's a lot of mess when you connect the top half of the Daemon Prince to the bottom half of the Centaur. So I had to completely merge it with green stuff and then cover it in, plastic bits and chain and stuff, just to, hide the mess, which I do so fabulously well when it comes to kit bashing. Like, this is awful. I know, I'll just cover it. But yeah, I ended up making probably one of the coolest Daemon Prince models I've ever made. And the best thing about it is I don't even think it's the best one.
Do you like the next one more?
It just edges it. But these two Daemon Princes, I think, are the best Daemon Princes I've ever made.
Can't wait to not paint them.
You have to now. The problem you have.
Where do you start?
Unfortunately, there's that. But also, there's so much detail on each of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like best additions for your army because it will look super sweet, especially with.
But it takes me 5 years to paint them.
Yeah. Well, one of them at least, and then you've got two, which is quite sad. But they're very cool. So that
I do really dig the spear.
Yeah, it just looks
Carrying around a spear that's bigger than your whole body.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's compensating, but you know, Slaanesh loves excess, and with this, it's excessive. Child of Slaanesh. How much excess is too excess? Oh no!
I feel like you're going somewhere with this.
I really am. Would you like to close your eyes?
Yes.
Oh yeah, baby.
Dear.
So this uses parts of the Daemon Prince kit, parts of the Venom Crawler kit. I had to manipulate every single leg on that Venom Crawler just to make it fit on the base. I had to cut off the head of the Venom Crawler because it looked like the Venom Crawler was eating the butt of the Daemon Prince. And although
That's very Slaanesh.
It's very Slaanesh, but I didn't really want to, you know, to really tease that online. That's not great. I took all the spines from the Venom Crawler as well, because I wanted to add that Keeper of Secrets, Sean Connery, Keeper of Secrets shield to the base, to the bulb at the back, sorry. So just there we go. So that was like, it's like detailing, because I think when I was looking at like pictures of spiders and how you could like incorporate some like real world I suppose like themes for the body of the spider. Obviously spiders have like really amazing patterns and stuff on their backs, and I was like, let's add the shield. It'll be slightly in keeping while also kind of 40k like, but this is like a real mix of fantasy and sci-fi, so I chose to add the body of the Age of Sigmar Daemon Prince instead.
I was going to say, it's the different...
They're different. So on the Age of Sigmar Centaurs set, I added the 40k body to match, or to merge, sorry, the fantasy and sci-fi. And with this one, I've done it the reverse. So you've got the Age of Sigmar body, because it's also a little bit more like beastly. It's kind of like more demonic. And I was like, that's cool. But this is probably one of the, it's easily like the best Daemon Prince kit bash I've ever made. But
Did you do this one last?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I also think it's probably the best mini I've ever made as well.
It's unbelievably cool.
Yeah. There's a lot.
I don't know how to paint it.
No. Well, this is the thing. I finally understood why Joe from Tabletop Tactics, his Demon Forge, is just building and not painting.
Because he doesn't have to go for that stress.
He doesn't have to do it. And I was like, what an amazing business model. So I'll be honest, like I considered it. But yeah, this was absolutely bonkers to try and build. It was a nightmare in so many points. But as soon as you've got sand on that base and you seal it all in, I think you'll be fine.
There's also when it's all one colour as well. That really helps.
That's true, but yeah, the Venom Crawler kit turns out is a lot more versatile than I thought, which is great. I've manipulated them before, I've reposed them before, but I've never combined them with something else. And whatever brainchild I had when I first thought of the idea was never anything like this. And I thought it was like excessive enough before the wings.
It's like a flying bug.
I know.
Imagine this coming at you.
Well, because I'd added the body and like both bodies first, and then I had to build almost like the center of it, then I had to build the legs, then I had to build the base, and the wings came last. I actually had to chop away at some of the wings on the right-hand side. So just in there, in that little crevice there, like there are bits of it that are chopped out, but I had to like weather it with clippers to almost make it look like
it's torn. And,
I mean, it was a mess. You'll probably see from the B-roll that it was just awful. But I had the most amazing fun, and as soon as it was done, I was like, oh, I don't have to do any more. I was like, I've finished. But yeah, honest thoughts.
I'm really scared to paint it.
Good. Well, that's reassuring.
Just might not.
No, you have to. This is the problem. Like, there's just so much to it. And I'm obviously conscious that you mentioned for the next check-in, you wanted to do this last little bit of chaff and a Daemon Prince.
Yeah, no, I meant.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. I didn't think you would be doing
Maybe that and the Maulerfiend.
The Maulerfiend, I think, is probably more more attractive to try and finish.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
No. Well, this is what I mean. Like, I had a great time doing it.
And now you don't have to worry about it.
No, I had to pay it.
I mean, there is one glaring issue now, though.
What's that?
You need to do me a normal one.
Huh? Why?
To match these.
3 Daemon Princes?
A non-flying one. Like three Daemon Prince with wings is too much.
Oh, I don't know how I'd do that.
That's not my problem. I'm just a painting guy.
No, this is ridiculous. But speaking of, actually, we have thought about for the rest of the tradition, and to be honest, well, in future videos, I obviously love kit bashing, and Kieran is such a great methodical painter that I think we will be doing a lot more of these sort of collab style videos in the future. Think like Pete the Wargamer, just a lot more unhinged because it's us. So I'll be making something and Kieran will be painting it. Or
it's also just playing to our strengths. Like, as much as I can do kit bashing, I can't do that.
No, that's like... Well,
all the wires in my head are connected, yours aren't.
No, there aren't any wires. There are no wires.
The brain is just constantly trying to plug in the USB the wrong way.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, actually, there were moments when I was making that last Daemon Prince. Obviously, you'd notice there's a lot of like putty and green stuff and all sorts attached to it. It was like a real mess. There were moments where I think I was maybe 3/4 done, and both of my hands were covered in milliput green stuff and super glue, and it was all starting to harden, and I was like,
you just looked like mouldy sausages.
It was horrible, and I was like, if I don't fix this is going to be a real problem. So I was like running to the bathroom, like washing my hands frantically. But yeah, it was pretty grim. But now we've got 3 new minis for an Emperor's Children, and we are so reinvigorated. And by we, I of course mean me, but I just pray that Kieran can get it done. Apply that social pressure, YouTube, comment section. I
mean, they're unbelievably cool. You have outdone yourself. I think that...
I told you I'd outdone myself.
What's really cool is that this one was great.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to paint that anymore.
No, well, the problem...
This one's just cool.
Well, I think that the spider will be super difficult to paint, but there's quite a lot of flesh on the other one.
I'm not very good at painting flesh, so they're both going to have to be...
Paint them like an off-white colour. Have it like almost like a really ghoulish, like ghostly thing. And the Maulerfiend, I don't know what you're doing with the Maulerfiend. I don't even know where you start. So it's funny, like the more Space Marine videos we've been doing recently, my friend Adam went, nah, you've also got the ceramite sickness. You keep calling yourself an edgelord. And I went, eat this. And I showed him and he just went, oh my God. So I'll be doing a slightly similar video soon to show off the Thousand Suns Daemon Princes. So with doing these first, it set an incredibly high bar for me to try and meet, but I think I've got some pretty gnarly ideas that could work.
You ain't gonna top that.
No, I don't think I will, but I really want to. So I do have some ideas. I'm gonna go to the drawing board over the Christmas period, but that video will be building and painting all in one. So it will just be like the whole shebang. And then when we get to that next check-in video, I'll be like, oh, well, you've already seen this because this was on a previous video. Here's one I did earlier. And then some obviously like additional bits because 2 Daemon Princes isn't that expensive. So, but yeah, I'm glad you like them. Normally I'd say if you'd like to buy some Daemon Princes, go down below and click those links. You can't buy these. Can't buy those.
You can buy the kits that went in them, though.
Yeah, you can. I've already told you what they are, so that's good. So go and buy those, I suppose. Not everybody.
£7 worth of milliput.
Well, also, not everybody has Keeper of Secrets bits lying around, I understand, as
well.
Yeah,
where did you... How do you have that many Keeper of Secrets bits?
Well, when we did Hero Hammer 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kept them. For 2 years.
You're like a dad when they've got a 2x4. I've got a bit for that.
My bits box is an absolute joke. I keep everything. Absolutely everything.
Oh, I throw loads away. I keep like a good chunk of stuff. But if it's like gourmet bits, they're straight in the box.
See, with Space Marines, I totally understand why, because you get a lot of like guff. Like it's all just kind of rubbish. But with Chaos, like, especially considering you can do unhinged stuff like this, I'm like, no. One day, something like this will be needed and then I'll use it. But yeah, no, I had like the most amazing time. And thank you for trusting me, and because it was wicked. And
Well, thank you for giving me a free commission.
hate that, but we've reinvigorated Tale of Two Heretics. We are so back, baby.
Tell us your loyalists. Let's go.
Yeah, sounds about right. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we're about to do the White Scars video at some point. It probably will be next week, week after next.
Well, we've already recorded it, but in terms of release schedule, I don't know.
Be after.
It might have already come out. It might not have.
I think it's a couple of weeks after, looking at the schedule. Doesn't matter, but yeah, watch this first, get excited about this, and then worry about White Scars later. But yes, massive thank you to the cult of Kieran on the left-hand side. You have been praying to me through the void, and the Chaos Whispers have been heard, and they have been actioned, and they will be actioned again when I go back to Thousand Suns in a hot memento. We love you immensely. Thank you much for supporting us. We do weekly, not weekly, we definitely do weekly, monthly giveaways
We
on
ain't that
live
big
streams.
yet.
No, we are certainly not that big.
Never going to be.
But yeah, no, thanks so much for all the support and the love. It's been amazing. Been an amazing year. Oh, and we hit 25k.
25 and 25, BB.
I was right.
Tell you what,
Twice. I was right twice. Yeah.
you know what I'm really excited about?
Yes.
That I can move the Trello card to done, and I don't have to look at. I'm not going to say it online, but the abbreviation for this was a lot to keep looking at.
Can we say that?
Double
can.
Daemon Prince.
Is double.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Had-
You can work it out.
That's how it fit on the Trello card, and I did it in like in a quick like planning. And I was like,
I've made a mistake. Yeah. There are multiple attachments. I won't tell him what's on it. But yes, anything else to add other than
I've got to go and find some sand.
yes, got to find some sand and a lot of pink. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like, sub, all the rest of it. Thanks so much for
Do all the
that.
things.
Yeah, great.
Because you did all the things.
I did. I really did. But yeah, peace and love. Goodbye.
Bye.